Yo, what is up everybody? Today we are VOD reviewing a 40k PR player, once again on OCE. VOD reviewing a lot of OCE players right now. We're VOD reviewing one of the cash cups. He qualified to round 2, this one right here, and he got top 48 in round 2. We're gonna look at these games. Top 16 in OCE makes money, pretty sure. And we're gonna see why he didn't get top 16, he got top 48. So hopefully I can give some solid advice, and yeah, let's hop straight into game 1. Okay, Darth Nurtures, or Natures, don't know what your name is. So one thing I already saw is that you have a very good early game plan. So that is something you guys need if you want to qualify, at least if you want to qualify, and also if you want to play good in finals. Definitely you gotta have a good early game plan. So he's landing Foxy Floodgate, you know, gets on con I guess this time, but if we skip right here, so like I think this is like 5 minutes into the game, you can see his loadout. He's totally maxed out. So he's a purple pump, Oni mask, 2 bigs, cap mats. He has everything, bro, everything. Now, let's see this mid game. You are a congested side right here. Zone pulls north. I saw you got a tag there. Using wood on the rotates, very good. Saving your hard mats. Okay, so now you got a bit too exposed. Is that a little mistake we want to be avoiding? You go forward. Ah, okay. So there was a kid in the bush. I heard him. Okay. That's fine. That happens, you know. Let's see some defensive box fighting now. Here, there's multiple things you can do. So yeah, sure, you don't have a cone in your box, you don't have a wall there. But yes, you can also try to pre-fire and still place it. Probably not the best bet, to be honest, if you're low HP. Especially because this guy, if he stands like, if he comes in the box right here, and he stands like right here, like he can't place a cone from this box all the way there, but if he stands like right here, then he can place a cone all the way there and also place a wall. So if he gets that and just does a peanut butter or something, he can get the kill. You gotta be careful of that. Like, if he got the cone inside here, it would have been game over for you. So maybe trading on 50 HP, very risky. At least you're building a lot of hard mats, a lot of metal boxes. Now that's something people can learn from. Now once again, no wall right here, so we can just place that. This is scuffed because if he just replaces this instantly, then yeah, he could have boxed you. I think he just moved to the side here. Yeah, that was good. Now he doesn't commit because it's your boxes. Okay. You do it kind of twice there, letting your wall open. I don't know if you do it on purpose. It could be part of your strat while fighting. It's fine. If you're quick enough, you can survive in those moments, so it's not too bad. But maybe it's a bad habit, and if you run into a very good player, then it becomes a problem, you know? Okay, so you don't have any metal because you wasted it in that mid-game fight. But you do have fish, so you were able to fish a lot, and fish are kind of broken, to be honest. Now, 44 players, very stacked game. Let's see, because you do get like a very decent placement in place here. You crack this guy. Okay. Trying to get a refresh. Not in zone yet. Nice. You could hold him. Probably do. Try to hold him, right? Maybe not. I don't know what you're doing here. Like you're being AFK a lot, it seems. Okay, looking for a refresh. I'm sure you'll get a refresh soon. You're hard looking for it every time. That's something you guys also can learn from. You gotta be looking for those refreshes. You got a beam right there. Nice. This is how you're supposed to use Void Mask, you know? Have a double box, just go from here, nobody around. Like, this is the safest way to avoid Mask. Best way to do it. Like, one small thing could be seeing where it lands. Like, that could be one small improvement. But you were kind of seeing, you know, it lands somewhere near the tree there, and of course, towards zone. Not fully in, unfortunately. Okay, kid got beam there. Like 50 builds, this was first moving. Not the greatest. Now you have 20 seconds to look for a refresh. Expand a bit because you were not fully in. Yeah. Okay, don't look for a refresh right now. That's fine. This could also, yeah, like every time you get frontside, you gotta look for a refresh. So he gets frontside here, he can hold all of these players, right? Wait, that's Power Volk senior game? Yeah, it's a very stacked game. Some good players in there. Yeah, okay. The only problem with waiting so long to get a refresh is that if you don't get it with your final builds, then it's just game over. So I think you should have forced the refresh sooner. So force one. Actually just box fight a kid. Or maybe held one, like actually forcing one. Too many times where you're just looking for a refresh but not really getting it. Actually getting it. Committing for one. Now you fly up. This was a good play, I think. Oh nice, you get stuck here. So you don't have to fly up. Like if you fly up, the kid above you is just gonna beam you, you know? This saves a lot of mats, you know? This, I don't know if you guys played in earlier seasons, but with launch pads and that kind of stuff. Wow, I don't know why you went up again there, but in the launch pad seasons or the rift seasons, you always wanted to hover in the air for as long as possible, so you don't have to waste your mats tarping, reboxing, that kind of stuff. Okay, you waste your final builds on this. It's fine. Yeah, it would be ideal if you just got a kill in the air here. I think you picked up this medkit instead of the shieldfish, so you can tank storm even longer if you have to, and just keep flying. Okay, so this island kind of saved you this game. It's a very smart play, but if you didn't have this island, it would be, yeah, it would be pretty bad. Yeah, you survive all the way to top 5, healing off as well. Securing the top 3 at least. Top 2, nice. I mean, yeah, you got 53 points. Basically for free in this endgame. Well, that was a very smart play. That's a GG. Okay, we have already looked over your early game and your mid game. Let's focus on this endgame again. You get a 6th place this game. Now, you are very stacked in second moving. 100 builds. You do get a kill here. Okay. Don't think you get that. Yeah, okay. Good. You don't really need it. Let's just focus on zone. You get frontside. You go very, very deep. It's the deepest frontside play I've ever seen. At least you have your blob. And these are your old boxes. Okay, nice. It's good that you remember that. What he did there, right there, might seem like a small thing, but he scouted the rotate for like 1 second before he went. If you scout like that in a scuffed position, it could save you a lot. Okay, zone pulls the opposite direction. Nice, tanking some storm, very good play. Yeah, you're playing this perfectly. I don't have any comments. Only there, small mistake with the void mask. It's fine. Now, probably you want to look down here. Probably. Like I can see on replays that there's a lot of kids on your layer, but I do think if you just edit this cone and floor, you're gonna see something. Someone is gonna rotate here. You can even like maybe place a cone here. Piece this kid, you know, preemptively piece him. If you had higher HP, would you commit for that kill? Yeah, exactly. So, okay, tanking some shots. Ooh. Straight on their height. It's fine. Okay. Now it's final moving. You didn't really get an early refresh. You got 1 kill. Yeah, you were very stacked, but you've been preserving your mats a lot. Like, that is very good. Okay, nice. Oh, perfect. Like the fact that you preserve your mats so much meant that you can start looking for refreshes very, very late. And at this point in the game, if you're healthy, it could be pretty easy. Now you can just clutch these kills, get some frags. Sure, these refreshes will be a lot more scuffed, you know, like you're gonna have siphon mats, most of them. Like all of these kits, let's see. 4 builds, 0 builds, 3 builds, 0 builds, 10 builds on height, 36 one. But yeah, most of them have very low builds. And Pick up some easy items there. Nice full box. Ooh. Miss some shots. Oh, you get the siphon though. Oh, damn. Yeah, okay, so you miss some shots, but let's see, why do you die here though in this situation? I think you could have stayed frontside more as well. Get some builds. I think there was no reason for you to be at backside here. So if you just stayed front here, like if you just start here, you know, you can do like a cheap tarp, you know, place walls to the sides and on top. You don't really need to place anything on low ground or something. Then this guy wouldn't have caught you in front here. Like even if he didn't 50-50 you, he could have still blocked you in storm and that kind of stuff. So maybe staying frontside would have helped you here. Maybe the door edit. I think maybe your aim was a little bad. Like for instance, making the door edit, it seems like you, of course, you want to make like a 4-tile edit, accidentally make this, or maybe a triangle edit. Accidentally that, missed that shot. Accidentally missed that as well. So yeah, maybe your aim was something you need to work on. Okay, so you start off this tournament very, very strong. A 6th place and a 2nd place. But now you get an 18th place in this game. I saw you were already a bit scuffed right there. So let's just see. It seems like you're just playing out your mats this game. Kind of as before. Because you get 0 kills this whole game. It's kind of crazy because you survive for like, I don't know, 25 minutes or something. 0 kills. And I can see that you're not a bad fighter. So yeah, let's see why you get 0 kills. You have 100 builds right now, which is actually fine. Maybe the fact that you have a pistol. I don't know why you carry that. That's not gonna help you here. Okay, you get sprayed a bit. Very hard for no reason. Okay, so zone pulls up the mountain and you go quick. You should get a refresh here. Honestly, like, you gotta get a refresh here. An early refresh and 2nd moving could be very good. Like, everyone is gonna move up this mountain. Someone is gonna void master next to you, or something is gonna happen. Someone is gonna struggle to build up. Please, please. You're fine, just get a refresh here. Oh, okay. So you focus going up on the mountain. I guess the same thing applies, like kids are still gonna have to rotate past you, your front side in zone. This is perfect opportunity now. You have 50 builds. Yeah, nice. You know, that's probably the most common thing I see when people are going for refreshes. What they do is they focus on too many kids at once. So you're shooting this kid and then you see another kid and you shoot them a bit. Not really focusing on one player. And then, yeah, eventually you just waste all of that time basically. Because maybe you get like 50 damage on someone. But maybe you gotta force an opportunity instead of looking for so many different small things. Just go for something. Smack on this guy's wall. It's fine. Waiting for zone to pull. Like right now is not the time to go for a refresh. So I want you guys to know there are times to go for refreshes. If zone is fully closed, then the zone is gonna expand. Imagine it pulls like full south here. Then he has to go instantly. Like he has to focus zone. So right here, he has to focus zone. It is not the time to go for a refresh, but it would be yeah, a very good one if he bumped this kid. But he didn't. Don't know if it was intentional. Okay, so you shoot him, but only hit like 30 or something. At least you get some heals. I hope you get some mats. No, you don't get any mats. Okay. This is fine still. That happens. I mean, that was not a big mistake. Okay. 7 builds. Yeah, now that you do go for a refresh, this guy was ready for it. And he gets your kill. So in this game, I see that you do what many beginner players do as well, which is just waiting to die, basically. Like I know you have been looking for your refreshes with your, with your suppressed pistol, shooting some opponents and that kind of stuff, but you're just playing out your mats. And the thing about that is, it is very good if you want to get like a top 20 placement. And you're still gonna get points from getting a top 20. So if your goal is to get a top 50 placement like you did in your tournament, then this might be the strat. And you know, like it can work. But if you want to get like a first place, let's say you want to get a top 10 or get your earnings in these solo cash cups, then refreshes is gotta be your focus probably. Especially in games like this. I don't know if it's gonna be in all games, but in game number 1, game number 3, I don't really remember game number 2. Especially in this game, like it's very, very noticeable that you don't get any refreshes and eventually you just run out of mats and you're just forced to do something desperate on that final kid. Yeah, that's a GG. I really don't think there's a point in VOD reviewing like a 40-second game, because most likely you just land, you get like, I don't know, you get outdropped or something, someone gets the gun before you, or someone gets a pump and you get like an SMG and he one pumps you or something like that. But we will look at the game where you survive for 5 minutes, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Yeah, that's also something you guys gotta understand. You don't need to be perfect to get good placements. If you wanna get like even a guy that plays his first place, he still makes a bunch of mistakes. He still dies off spawn. So you don't need to be perfect. Your gameplay doesn't have to be completely flawless. Like you can make some mistakes. It's just about, you know, making less mistakes most of the time. Okay, now in game 7, I believe, you die in the mid game, which is unfortunate. You barely hit him anything. Okay, now your wall is weak. Where? You're chilling. Does this guy need a refresh, or is he just... okay, he's just W keying for no reason. So you edit on him and he insta smacks the wall. So he gets the piece. Damn. Now, there's 2 things you can do, pretty sure. I think you should, like, the best thing you can do, like you already shot your pump, which is so unfortunate. But the best thing you can probably do is just to 50-50 him here. Like, if he has some crazy aim right now, then maybe it's game over, but... okay, you do 50-50 him here. Oh, okay, so he doesn't piece your back. Okay, that's good. So you get out. Now what? Void mask away. Oh no. No! Build! No, okay, yeah, so you try to void mask away while you're still being exposed. Yeah, I think you should have just stayed like somewhere here, void mask from here, like I don't know, maybe from your top, something else, like done with peanut butter. Just go away. Damn, that is unfortunate. Well, mid-game death right there. By the way, the second option I was gonna say for when someone pieces you like that, it's just insta take the wall back when it's wood, because he built with wood right there. Right here he claimed this wall, right? He placed this ramp, he placed this wall. Then you could have insta replaced this wall with your shotgun, but you already shot your shotgun, so maybe that didn't work. I guess the fighting mistake and lesson from last game is making sure that your wall is not too weak that he can insta smack it and just piece control you. Maybe also placing a cone in your box there before doing it. Those are some small things. I've also died to that, of course. You know, like sometimes your wall is weak and then someone just instantly breaks it and then piece controls you. You gotta try to avoid that at least. But now let's look at game number 8. In game 8 he got a 6th place. Now let's see some of the things you did well in this game. Let's go here. I see a fish, like your loadout is stacked, except for your mats at that point. You have 10 builds. Let's see how you get 10 builds. That's what I want to know. Okay, so you already start this endgame with a low amount of builds. 60 builds. Let's see where the mistake lies. Like you're full chilling right now. You're in zone. Okay, box up. Okay, someone starts fighting you for no reason. You expand quite a bit. Now what? You have 100 builds still, which is fine. Someone pulls far. Again. Now here, yeah, you should just box up insta in wood usually, but it's fine. Okay, you box up in the water. Might be kind of scuffed. Yeah, okay. Oh, you have the healing medallion, you have the water boon, or no? Maybe not. Okay, so you waste a little bit of builds there as well. Yeah, sometimes wasting builds is just the natural progression of the game, you know? Like, sometimes, yeah, like, in this position right here, you have 60 builds, and if I skip right here, now you do get a refresh somewhere. Okay, it's not yet. Now you have 47. That's just how it goes. Like, you will lose mats as you play the game, as time goes by. Like, maybe this is already the position to get a refresh. Like 35 builds. You do look for something. Okay, you find something. Great. Siphon mats only though. Use katana. Yeah, katana's pretty good in endgame. 33 builds. Okay, nice double box. Yeah. Finally get the wall, but then he expounds. Wow. Okay. I think maybe, yeah, getting refreshes definitely a skill you gotta learn. Like, I haven't mastered that skill you do. That's probably, like, I really think when I was at my peak, I think if I learned how to get refreshes, I would have gone from 4K to like maybe 8K PR very quickly, or maybe even 10K. Ooh, almost 10 builds. Okay, now we are here again. Okay, so you see some loot in zone. I think that is worth it. With 10 builds and 4 floppers, definitely. We don't get any of the builds. Wow. That is crazy, that you don't get any builds from that. Now you have 0. Get right there. He saw you though. Yeah, okay. So you don't go on him because he saw you. Just running around. Still no builds. Holy shit. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. How do you still clutch so many points though? Okay, you get some... Okay, you get a good refresh. You're 1 HP though. Oh, bro! That is crazy. That is crazy. Like, at this point in the game, if you're so low HP, getting refreshes is very hard. But what I recommend that you do is look for like the easiest, freest kill ever. So only super safe shots, basically. Like, if you can shoot someone from a super clean right hand peek all the way backside of the zone, something like that. Just like barely any peek. Barely peeking. Not exposing yourself at all. Then maybe you can get like a lucky kill or a lucky tag. And get your siphon. I mean, he clutched these points very well. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. 3 builds right now. Ooh. Well, GG. Yeah, you clutched so many points that game. That was very good. But notice how, even though you got a 6th place last game, you kind of got a lucky 6th place, to be honest. Like, getting a top 5 right there, you shouldn't have been surviving for so long. Like, the fact that you were 1 HP and then ran around with your sword on low ground, that kind of stuff. It's kind of the same what happened in, I think, maybe your first or second, I think your second game, where you just stayed up on the island, right? Surviving without having to spend all of your mats. Like, you just run out of mats somewhere in the end game, and then right now you're just figuring out very smart ways to save your mats. The island was very smart. Katana was pretty good. Then eventually you got like a lucky refresh on someone that already got killed. Actually twice that game, which is crazy. But you're not getting any kills. This game you die in the mid game, so we're gonna see what happens here. Unnecessary then. Like, you started this fight, right? I don't know if you know this guy or why you want this. Okay, so you're dipping now. Ooh, you get tagged hard. Oh. You might want to get close. To be honest, I think that would be worth it. I think it would be worth it to just go sit right here and then also get the shield from the shield. It's fine, but he gets full HP. Oh, you get it now. Perfect. Now he starts fighting you some more. Like, if someone seems too confident, then usually you just don't want to fight them anymore. Okay, he doesn't seem that confident. So I guess it's fine. No center wall again. Okay, nice, you have center wall. This seems like a little bit weird. I've never seen anyone do this. But from his POV, I guess it looks like you're kind of protected. So you can't really do anything. But you're staying here for way too long. You could have just katanaed away. Like, you just keep going up and stuff. You should just leave. Okay, he jumps to your box. Now you have him full boxed. What do you do when you have him full boxed? Go from the top. You shoot him. Nice. You should have taken your time more. Because a left-hand peek, there's no reason to do a left-hand peek when he's full boxed. He gets cracked. He's still in the box there. Not anymore. Yeah, just like a simple window peek from a good angle or peanut butter or whatever. Oh, and he kills you. Well, yeah, GG. Yeah, you have so many opportunities to leave. And maybe some fighting mistakes there. I guess it's fine. Okay, and now for your final game. Very stacked. This is first moving. That's also a very stacked game. 46 alive, first moving. Let's see what you do here. 68 builds. Do we need to look if you got a refresh earlier? Probably didn't. Yeah, front side. Nice, okay. That's a decent position here. So a guy used Void Mask. He didn't really jump in his box or something. It's fine. 45 builds now. So I do see a kill here. So hopefully you get a good refresh. Like, it's such an easy setup, you know. Like, if there's a wall right here already, you can just place, you can edit this tile, one tile, and then just place a wall right here, and then you basically have a crossbox peek from the, yeah, I guess the bottom left. But you just have a crossbox peek with a right-hand peek. So you can just smack this wall, and if you take it, then you can just replace his cone, get the kill. Now looking back is also fine. Okay, so now a guy saw that your wall was weak and he jumped in. Nice, okay, you get the kill. Not a good refresh because he was scuffed. That's why he jumped in. So unfortunately, once again, very low HP. Nice, you do get a beam this time, okay? You need a refresh. At least a siphon kill. Okay, you get front side, perfect opportunity now. Nice. Yeah, okay. Get some bleed damage. Full front side, okay. Box up in brick now, hard mats, because you're fully in. And you get your siphon mats. Okay. He has the wall. Nice. Well, almost. Yeah, well, yeah, I thought you got like a kill where you got like an actual refresh, but I guess the guy got to try to get a refresh on you. So I 100% believe in the fact that getting refreshes is the skill you gotta learn. If you learn this skill, you will play so much better, bro. I also had a new concept, skill set Saturdays, and I think getting refreshes is actually a very important skill set that everyone needs to learn. So I might make a video about it next Saturday. So if I do, then keep an eye out for that. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace!